Hello everyone, this is Kateri. I am playing around here and I saw Luise do this on her channel, and I have had the same predicament that she has with all of these scraps that we have. And after she got done with hers, I thought, oh my gosh, those look so yummy. So I have a ton of scraps, and I want to play around with them like she did. So I have a bunch. I even have some I didn't even bring out. Well, I have a whole bunch I didn't bring out. But anyway, after I'm done with these, we can use them in collaging or making, you know, anything that we want, paper clips and covering papers we don't like or whatever. So I'm actually doing this on some baker's paper with the shiny side down, and whatever ends up on it, great. And I may end up doing some stuff to it anyway. So I kind of have a mixture of stuff. A lot of it was already torn into small pieces, and then some of it were a little bit bigger pieces, and so I tore them in half. So anyway, as you can see, I've already got a few things started, and so this is a paper that actually has a little bit of a roughness to it. I know you can't see it. By no means you can't see it. But anyway, so I have thrown some coffee on some of this, as you can see here. Somebody shooting a gun. And then I took some of this seedless preserves and put on, splattered on here. And there's actually some rusty hinge that that I've splattered. I'm going to be doing a process on this, so it's going to take a little bit because it needs to dry, and it's on this paper. If I want, I can take it and actually go put it in the oven if I want. So, and I might just do that. But anyway, so we've got just all kinds of different papers here. You know, we've got music paper, and this is part of a document or something that might, well, no, this is out of a book. This is part of something from genealogy thing that was a copy, and it was run, part of it was messed up because it's not a permanent ink. So I'm surprised this didn't even bleed when I did this, but the upper part of it got wet. So we have just all kinds of different things here. So let's go ahead and get started. So I've got some coffee here and just splattering it anywhere that you want. And as I was watching Luise do this, there must be something, I don't know if this one will do it, but she uses an instant coffee, and I'm using one that I put through my coffee maker. So, yeah, so we have, I just kind of want to get this spread around. There's some laying up in here. I know you can't see it, but, well, you can a little bit. So, all right. So I have that. Now, let's take some vintage photo. Believe this or not, I cannot find my ink. I don't know what I did with it. So, I need to find it. So I actually think this ink pad is, I don't know, going dry? I don't know. All right. Spray some water. And I'm going to use that same brush as I do this. I'm going to mix this around. But anyway, the reaction between the coffee and this ink on Luise's was so cool. And hopefully I'll find, I wish I could find that ink because I could put that ink on here. But I may go ahead. This is chocolate chip. This one I think is nope, that's caramel. This is a coffee. I'm going to use this spray. Woo! That is dark. Look how dark that is. I would never drink that dark of a coffee. Woohoo! That is dark. Whoops. Got that on my desk. I have a big enough paper here. That shouldn't have happened. But it did. So I'm just splattering, you know. We're just splattering. I need to wipe that up so it doesn't stain. My coffee cup looks kind of messed up right now. So I've already turned this once. I need to wipe this up because I really don't want to mix these two colors with my ink pad. So we'll put that. I want to use, no, wrong one. I want to use this rusty hinge on here again on this side. For as little as I use this ink pad, oh my gosh, there's a lot of ink on there in this. All right, kind of mix that together. Yeah, this yellow, or rust, whatever you want to call it, it looks pretty cool. So, yeah, when Luise got hers done, I was like, oh my goodness, that looks so yummy. I may have to break down and go buy some gotta be careful. I'm using this careful. What did I say that was? That was seedless preserves. And these are the inks. This is not the oxides. Now, for the life of me, there. I finally got it on there. Okay. Alrighty. So we got that. And these are just my ink blocks from, these are from Stampin' Up, and there's a whole bunch of them. Okay, so I have this, and I do want to try this. This is the caramel. There's not a whole lot of it left. Yeah, I think this is going to leave a very nice color on here, I think. And then after this, I will probably take this in and put it in the oven and get it dried. And then I'll have to mix it all up. And then we're going to do this again. I'll have to do it again because I have to get the other side of the paper. So I'm going to put this in my coffee. Anyway, so I will mix this once it gets somewhat dry. So we just finally got a plow up our street. We have been snowed in for 3 days, which, you know what, that's okay. It's okay. I'm just trying to spread this out just a little bit. See what I can do here. Just utilizing. I need to wipe this. I got this on my cigar box. Came right off. Good. Alrighty. Anyway, I will be right back. Doesn't that look awesome? Woo! Can't wait to see what it looks like when it dries. Okay, so we are all back. We're all dry. And as you can see, I didn't do the backs of some of these. I started standing. My back was killing me. But anyway, I'm most likely going to just use the fronts of these anyway. But when they do the back, look at that one. Isn't that cool? You can pick between the front and the back. I actually like the back of that one. So let's see what we got here. So you have a little bit of bleed through on this, but the front looks better. And so we have this one. Some papers do much cooler than others. Some don't soak through the way you actually want them to. So this is pretty cool. So it's got the front and the back. Some of them, you know, really spread out while they were drying. And I could probably go over these again since they're dry now. And I did a whole bunch, which is some yellows. And I tore the back. This is so cool. I tore the back of wallpaper. And it's got all these fibers hanging off of it. But that's the back. And it just looks super, super cool. Can you see? Yeah, you can see those fibers sticking out there. Isn't that neat? So some of my papers were like that I had were cardstock, and I separated them because they were like see if I can find, Here's a paper towel. I actually just dried the paper towel that I was using. So I actually can use that. And this is double ply. So you get two in one. Yeah, look at that. Cool. One with more yellow. So, like, this was a paper towel. And I was trying to find, here's one that was cardstock, and I tore it, so it didn't do anything. A lot of these didn't soak through to the back, which I never, this one did, but anyway, they're pretty cool, and they're even going to be neater when I get done with them, because I'm going to stamp them. And I've got my stamps over here. So we are going to take a whole bunch of these and move them out of the way so I can have somewhere to stamp. A lot of scraps. Let's see what this one did. It's okay. So here's a tea bag that I had. I really like the way this turned out, though. It's just cool. This is another one. But it's got a, see that texture on there? I probably could have torn that off, but I don't know that it didn't do too much. Okay, so let's move a whole bunch of these, because the way I'm going to stamp, yeah, I figured you'd fall right out of my hand. Alrighty. Yeah. Alright, so we have a few. I think I'll move that. And let's just spread these out a little bit. I bet you can figure out what I'm going to do. That one didn't get very much. We'll see, because I'm gonna stamp this. See, this is cardstock here. I could have, yeah, I could have taken that off, but it's strong enough. I can use that as background. So, all right. Wow, look at this. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. See, look at that. It didn't even soak through. Wow. Okay. Here's this. And it did a little bit, but not much. All right. I'll have to move some of these around. So I have some archival ink. And it's coffee. We'll see how this shows up. And I'm using a, I don't know, Forest Whispers. So let's see how this will stamp up for us. Very good. Oh, that's a nice stamp. So, and you know, I'm kind of just trying to just let it land wherever it lands. That way we get that run off onto another sheet, which nobody will never know. Let's turn that around, and then we'll mix the papers up. Cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Ta-da! All right, that's enough for that. I'll get my cleaner out here shortly. Let's get rid of that. And I've got this little stamp here. This is from Finnabar, and it is clear stamp tampon transfer. So it's, you know, you've seen these little ticket things in Tim Holtz little things. So we are going to use that. It goes like this. Remember those? So I have this, and this. All right, so let's try this one. Alrighty, here's one up here that doesn't have anything on it. Here's a piece here. If I do the whole thing, I could do it in sections. Like that. Let's try this. Here's one. So we're just getting pieces of this. Let's try this one. I love this. Sorry, I know you can't see that. Oh, I'm even getting it on my paper here. Cool. Cool beans. Let's make it go up and down. Do this. Alrighty. No more. Yeah, I kind of did this paper too. I mean, it had some runoff on it, so yeah. All right, what do we got here? I'm just really going to stick with one side of this. Okay, let's do this one here, and I'll do this. Alrighty, let's go ahead and try this. Alright, so that's enough of that. Now I brought this out. I want to do this on a couple, not all of them. I need the Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Da, da, da. Where's the music paper? Where did it go? It's right here. Let's do this on the edge. Ta-da! I said, oh, that's cool. Okay. Ta-da! What do we have here? I'm going to do this on the edge. I can't really even tell what it is. Yeah, I guess you can. You know, pianos. Okay, so that's enough. Now I have something special right here. Oops. So, where's my stamping area? Just take off one. Never used this one before. It's clocks. And I actually think, I don't know. Let's try this. Okay. And this. Oh, that's really faint. That looks awesome. Cool. Alrighty. Okay, so that's enough. I have a few stamps in here I want to use. I guess just a couple. Alrighty, I will get right back with you. Okay, so I'm sorry, but I had another phone call. I have a brother-in-law who was rushed to the hospital at 3:30 this morning, which is Friday morning, with high blood sugar of 696. And the doctor said he can't, he cannot believe that he is still alive, because he said in all of his years that he has been a doctor, he's never seen numbers that high and somebody still be alive. So I've been on and off today because of taking phone calls and getting updates and things like that. So anyway, I went ahead and put these in the oven to dry them. And as I was flipping through them, I just took my inks and my dye, my inks in there and my coffee, and I was just splattering them as I was putting them on the tray. And then, so there's a lot of grunge here, and so I actually was going to quit because I'm just tired, but I got in here and then I started playing around. So let me kind of show you some of this stuff that you can do with your scraps after you have thrown some ink and coffee on them and stuck them in the oven and dried them. I spread them out as you saw, and I just started stamping, and I'd move those off to the side, and I just continued to stamp. So and I used all kinds of different stamps with these, and I started playing around with washi tape. So there's a stamp right here, and I wanted to see if I could find, here's another washi tape. Isn't that a weird looking mushroom? I thought it was an apple at first. Where is that one? I took some kind of, I really love this whole piece. This would make a great, I just love that. I love that. Here's a big piece here, and I'll probably finish tearing the sides on this, but I really like the bigger tape on here. So all of this will get a collage on it, but there is another one somewhere, but where'd it go? Because I don't know, I've moved stuff around. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? It was pretty cool. It can't be that far away. Where'd it go? It has to be on a fairly good. So I see that just looks so neat. I like it better than this. Well, I thought it was on a pretty good piece of, man, I want to do some more. That paper just, that was really old writing, and I want to do some more of that. I really like, and I can, oh my goodness sakes, I can't believe I can't find that piece. It's really, I thought it was pretty cool. There's another piece. I threw a piece of washi on, threw washi tape on this. This is going to have to be glued because this back is pretty rough. Here's some. I threw some toile. That's going to have to be glued on too. I thought it would, it may all have to be glued on. But, well, I'm sorry I can't show you that other piece. I don't know what happened to it. It has to be on a fairly good size piece of paper because it's a good size washi tape. Huh. Well, that's not it. But anyway, so that just kind of gives you a little bit of an idea of, oh, here's one. But that's a big piece of washi tape right there. So, and then that's a neat piece. That's an old music, a couple of different stamps on it. But anyway, so yes, there's all kinds of awesome things we can do with our scraps, and then we can tear these up and use them as collage papers. And they're not just scraps that you think, oh, I'm going to throw these away because I'm not going to use them. Well, by doing this, we can embellish these as we're using them. Like I've got this butterfly here that was on a piece of scrap, or yeah, it was scrap paper. It doesn't even look anything like it used to. I wonder if I can show you. I don't know. Where is it? Nope. I was hoping to show you what that used to look like, but I may not be able to. Oh, here it is. So it was on this, which was cardstock, and it still is. I guess I didn't peel it, but I thought I did. But it was on this. I don't know if you could ring. I don't even know what paper line it was offhand, but I think some of the butterflies or some of the papers were like gold. But some of these cardstock, I actually took them and peeled them so they wouldn't be so thick, because I wanted everything to bleed through. Yeah, well, it did, but not very well. No, it was still there. That's right. So, yeah. But yes, you can peel that, and then maybe it'll seep through a little bit better than it did. So, anyway, that is my little craft thing. It's taken me all day to get this video done. I know I put out on my video that Abril is in the hospital, and we just need prayers for her, and she can tell you a little bit more about it maybe on her video. But we just have to keep her in prayer. It's super needed prayers. Just spread it around as much as you can, because we all care for each other, and we just want to lift her up, and her mom. So anyway, for those of you that aren't snowed in, I hope you have had a wonderful weekend so far. And I don't know if I'll get this up in time before Madi's sale tomorrow, but if I do, don't forget to join us, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.